So I've been staring at Ezra and the glyph he's sitting on. I think I realize something. Ellipsis. The nightmarish dream I told you about. Ellipsis. The door that I saw. Ellipsis. The symbols on the large glyph Ezra is sitting on are the same as the ones I saw on the door. Huh. Ezra. Ellipsis. He's looking right at me. Ezra said, "What do you know of the door?" The door? Never mind that. Ellipsis. I'm asking Ezra why he killed Riley. Why did he take away her life just based on my answer to a question? Is this all just a game to him? Ezra is closing his eyes again. Ellipsis. Ellipsis. I'm describing to him what happens in my recurring dreams. Ezra said, "Did you receive any messages?" Messages? I'm telling Ezra that I received messages from you. Ezra said, "Not you, the human." Again, I'm asking Ezra what he's talking about. He needs to. System message. Again, I'm asking Ezra what he's talking about. He needs to use more words in his sentences. Perhaps Ezra is talking about the weird messages I've been getting. 1 of 2 respond. Ezra does need to elaborate more. 2 of 2 respond. Perhaps Ezra is talking about the weird messages I've been getting. Respond. Oh, those. Ellipsis. Ezra said, "It makes sense you would receive those." Ezra seems to know something about the weird messages you've been receiving. I'm asking Ezra who has been sending those messages to you. He said, "Someone I once knew." Okay, ellipsis. I'm asking why this someone he knew would want to contact you, and why they are using my pocket watch to do it. Ezra is not saying anything anymore. The glyph underneath Ezra is fading away and he's standing up. I'm asking Ezra if he's still going to fight Kronos. I answered his question. Riley said if I came here and answered his question it would help prevent a fight between him and Kronos. Ezra said, "Is that so? I made no such promise to her. The fight between Kronos and me is inevitable. I told her as much." Then why? Ellipsis. Why did Riley tell me I could change your mind about that? Ezra said, "She put her faith in a dimwit like you?" He said, "As much as I don't like Kronos, I expected more out of his relations." Ellipsis. Riley's last wish, ellipsis, was to make sure you didn't fight with Kronos. I am never going to let you fight with Kronos. Riley did not die in vain. You can kill me 1,000,000 times, but I won't stop trying. I promise you, you will never fight with Kronos. Ash never breaks a promise. Because of Riley's wish. Riley, ellipsis. Ellipsis. Ezra's not saying anything. System message. Ash is waiting. Ask Ezra why he wants to fight Kronos in the first place. 1 of 1 responses. Button. Ask Ezra why he wants to fight Kronos in the first place. 1 of 1 responses. Messages. A monochrome icon stylized with a meteor. Behind is a medium-sized gear with I'm asking Ezra what Kronos is up to and why Ezra is so determined to kill him. Ezra said, "It's no surprise your brother hasn't told you what he's doing." He said, "He is nothing but a liar, plain and simple." I'm telling Ezra if anything, he turned that liar into a god when he summoned the meteors. Not sure if he knows, but Kronos is the hero of Valencia now. Ezra said, "Valencia is fated for destruction if its citizens lack the modicum of intelligence needed to see through Kronos' lies." System message. Ash's wait. Couldn't Ezra have just used a spell to target Kronos instead of summoning meteors that would kill a lot of other people? 1 of 2 responses. How come Ezra lost against Kronos and got trapped by the Chrono Gem? 2 of 2 responses. Button. How come Ezra lost against Kronos and got trapped by the Chrono Gem? 2 of 2 responses. Messages. A monochrome icon stylized with a meteor. Behind is a medium-sized gear with a clock face within, interlocked with a small-sized gear. Heading. Image. That's true. Ezra is the first mage and although Kronos is a prodigy, he was just a teenager when facing off against Ezra. I'm asking Ezra how he lost to a teenager. Ezra is clenching his fists. He seems angry. Ezra said, "I didn't lose to him. That child wasn't my enemy." Wait, ellipsis. If Kronos wasn't Ezra's enemy, then who was? Ezra said, "That was the past. Today, I recognize that the child has grown into a man who is standing in my way." I'm telling Ezra that if he still plans to fight Kronos, it could mean the loss of many lives. As the first mage, doesn't he have a duty to protect Valencians? Ezra said, "I don't have a duty to protect Valencia, but as it turns out, protecting Valencia would be a byproduct of stopping Kronos." Are my folks just a byproduct too? They died because of the meteors that Ezra summoned. Ezra said, if Kronos finished carrying out his full plan, the meteors would have been the last thing anyone would worry about. What is Kronos trying to do? Ezra said, he's trying to change the rules. Which rule? Ezra said, all of them. Why do you speak in so many riddles? Why don't you just tell me directly what Kronos is trying to do? He said, if you want to learn more about Kronos, I'm surprised you haven't talked to Ignis. What? He said, your brother is trying to create exceptions to the rules, like your human friend did by freezing time in our world. What? You froze time? System message, Ashes, I did. Ezra seemed surprised about it too. One of one responses. I did. Ezra seemed surprised about it too. One of one responses. Messages. A monochrome icon stylized with a wow, ellipsis. That sounds really useful if you can freeze time. Ezra said, you have no idea the significance of what the human did at all, do you? I'm telling him that I haven't been alive for a billion years like he has, so forgive me if I need more explanation on rare magical phenomena. He said, any good mage would know it's ludicrous for humans to cast magic into our world without being physically in it. Ezra said, like I said, the human is an exception too. Oh, ellipsis. Well, I guess I never thought of it like that. System message, Ash, wow, I'm special. 1 of 2 responses. How do I do it again? 2 of 2 responses. Button, wow, I'm special. Wow, I'm special. 1 of 2 responses. Messages. Respond, yeah, I've always known that. Ezra said, I wouldn't celebrate when you don't even know how to control your power yet. But if you are an exception, ellipsis, then maybe there's some exception that can bring Riley back. Ezra is looking at me intently. He said, how are you so sure she wants to be brought back? What? That's crazy for him to say. Of course Riley would want to be alive if she had a choice. If there is a way to bring her back, I'm going to find it. He said, there is already a way to bring her back. What? Is he talking about Riley? We can bring Riley back to life. How? Ezra said, you've been pursuing the man who has the answer to that. Soul Ignis. The imposter. He has the answer to reviving Riley? Ellipsis. I'm asking Ezra, again, why he had to kill Riley. Why my answer mattered so much to him that he would take the life of an innocent girl. You know, ellipsis, Riley told me that Ezra wasn't evil. I'm telling Ezra he killed someone who believed the good in him. So why? Ezra is silent. He's not going to answer me, is he? Wait, ellipsis, he's speaking. Ezra said, you don't know it, but that girl is more useful to you dead than alive. Girl, ellipsis. Her name is Riley, 3 exclamation marks. System message, Ash is attacking Ezra. 0 minutes 6 seconds. A palish blue dust circles the screen, awaiting a message from the other world. Girl, ellipsis, heading, her name, system, 3 exclamation marks. System message, Ash lost 34 aura. My body is facing away, ellipsis. Riley, ellipsis. I'm outside. Riley, she's lying in front of me. Ellipsis. Ellipsis. I no longer see the Palace of Baldur. I would stop to wonder why he just teleported me out like that, ellipsis. But I don't think I'll understand what goes on in the mind of an insane bastard anyways. Ellipsis. Riley, ellipsis. 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 My hands are wet. Oh, my face is wet. Ellipsis. Ellipsis. Riley, ellipsis, what should I do? Ellipsis, with, ellipsis, her? I can't just leave her lying in the dirt like this. System message, Ashes, bury her in the Time Crest Gardens. 1 of 2 responses, but, bury her here. 2 of 2 responses, button. Bury her in the Time Crest Garden, bury her here. Bury her here. 2 of 2 responses, respond, ellipsis. This is her home, but I don't want to bury her near that bastard. It doesn't feel right to bury her in the place where she, ellipsis, fell. I need to give her a proper burial. I mean, did the Valdorian royal family bury their dead in a special way? They must have, but I don't know what it might be. I just want to give Riley a proper burial that she deserves. What? My body is facing, ellipsis. Not again. I'm on Aeon's platform. Riley is still with me. Blue message, Ash. Blue message, if only I could have extracted you 2 sooner. It's Kronos. I'm telling him to stay away from us. I'm not handing Riley over to the person that drains her blood for his own uses. System message. Chronos, what are you going to do now without Riley's blood to run ion? One of one responses. Chronos, what are you going to do now without Riley's blood to run ion? One of one responses. Messages. Blue message. Now is not the time for me to worry about that. What? Chronos just came over and knelt on the ground. He's propping Riley's body up and embracing her in his arms. His cheek is pressed on the top of her head and he has his eyes closed. Blue message. Ash, all I want to do is give Riley a proper burial congruent with Valdorian royal family traditions. Blue message. Her mother is in a tomb on Ion. Ellipsis. Blue message. We can place Riley by her mother so they can be together. So finally, Riley can rest in peace. Sis, Riley would want that, wouldn't she? Ash. 1 of 2 responses. I didn't think you'd be so sentimental. Chronos. 2 of 2 responses. Button. I didn't think you'd be so sentimental. Chronos. 2 of 2 responses. Messages. Blue message. Wouldn't you be if you lost a dear friend? Blue message. I've never forgotten Riley's kindness to our family. Blue message. And the fact that she saved Ash will always endear her to me. Blue message. You think so ill of me, yet I wasn't the monster who killed Riley, was I? Riley's last wish was to make sure you and Ezra don't fight each other, to protect Valencia. Why couldn't you have just told her that you won't fight Ezra? Wouldn't that have saved her life? Blue message. It takes 2 people to fight. I am never going to let you fight Ezra, Chronos. I will make Riley's wish come true. Blue message. Have you seen me take any actions toward Ezra? Blue message. I think you have mistaken who the aggressor would be in such a situation. Blue message. I understand, all too well, what a sociopath Ezra is. Lives are nothing more than toys to him. When I stood up to Ezra, I learned this about him. System message. I agree with you. 1 of 4 responses. You sure talk big when the man isn't here to defend himself. 2 of 4 responses. Like how you toyed with Janus. 3 of 4 responses. Button. Like the sociopath that murdered the entire Valdorian army. 4 of 4 responses. Button. Like how you toyed with Janus. 3. You sure talk big when the man isn't here to defend himself. 2 of 4 responses. Like how you toyed with Janus. 3 of 4 responses. Messages. A monochrome. Blue message. I had reasons for doing what I did. Messages. Blue message. Blue message. What are Ezra's reasons exactly for killing an innocent girl? System message. Ash's way. Ezra told us there was a way to revive Riley. What is he talking about? 1 of 1 responses. Ezra told us there was a way to revive Riley. What is he talking about? 1 of 1 responses. Messages. A monochrome icon stylized with responded. Ezra told us there was a way to revive Riley. What is he talking? Blue message. If Ezra were telling the truth, it would be a dark path you were seeking, that many have sought and failed. Blue message. What if I told you that to revive Riley means sacrificing the lives of many, even others you may care about? Blue message. What if reviving her means putting your own life in danger? System. I would revive Riley. 1 of 2 responses. Button. I'm not sure what I would do. 2 of 2 responses. Button. I'm not sure what I would do. 2 of 2 responses. Messages. A monochrome icon stylized with a meteor. Blue message. You're right to be cautious with this type of power. Blue message. Although if your resolve is not sincere, I'm sure it will ultimately end in disaster. Blue message. But it's not something you even need to worry about. Blue message. We live in a realm of what ifs when it comes to reviving the dead, and the magic does not exist. Blue message. As a scholar of magic, I would like to believe there are still many mysteries we haven't uncovered, and abilities that none have even fathomed possible. Blue message. In fact, it wasn't until it was proven that time magic exists that people believed something like that to be possible. Blue message. Perhaps reviving the dead just has yet to be proven. Blue message. We all heard of a certain previous master, haven't we, who devoted his life to finding this power? I wonder if he found the answers he was looking for. Ellipsis. Ellipsis. Ezra said something about you and Ignis. Ellipsis. Blue message. Riley's murderer seems to enjoy confusing you with lies. Ash. But Ezra said. Ellipsis. Blue message. Ash. You seem tired. You should rest. Here in Ion. No. How do you bring her back, brother? You have to know. You're one of the most powerful mages in Valencia. You have to know the answer, so tell me. Blue message. I don't have that for you, Ash. Blue message. Now, you should get some rest. System message. Ash's wait. I agree with Chronos. Ash. You should rest. 1 of 2 response. Don't listen to him. Ash. You should leave. 2 of 2 responses. Button. Don't listen to him. Ash. You should leave. 2 of 2 responses. Messages. Blue message. What about you, Ash? Do you want to leave? I don't want to be around you. Blue message. I won't force you to stay. Riley's body is phasing away. I'm reaching out for her. I'm not going to lose her. Blue message. Don't worry, Ash. I'm just teleporting Riley inside Ion so that we can prepare for her funeral. Ellipsis. Blue message. One day, I hope you can trust that I am doing what's best for us. I'm telling him it's kind of hard when I don't know what he's up to. Blue message. It's just much safer for you that way. Blue message. I would like for you to attend the funeral, but your friend has refused my offer to stay. Ellipsis. I want to stay for the funeral. System message. Ash is waiting. Okay, Ash. We can stay if you want. 1 of 2 responses. Remember, you don't know Chrono's motives. We should leave. 2 of 2 responses. Remember, you don't know Chrono's motives. Ellipsis. Maybe I'm not ready to see Riley in a coffin yet. Ellipsis. Let's go. Blue message. Where are you heading next, may I ask? System message. Ash is waiting. None of your business. 1 of 2 responses. Windsor Howl. 2 of 2 responses. Button. Windsor Howl. 2 of 2 responses. Responded. Blue message. The Sand Kingdom? Blue message. That is quite far, and no Griffin transport left there. Blue message. Let me assist you by teleporting you there. Blue message. It's the least I can do. System message. Chronos is teleporting Ash. I'm not quite sure where I am. I'm surrounded by yellow sand and there is a mountain range ahead of me. It's windy and hot here. Ellipsis. I still can't believe that Riley is gone. What do you think of Chronos? His reaction to her body, taking her up in his arms and embracing her. Ellipsis. That really surprised me. I didn't think he was capable of. Ellipsis. That. System message. He's complicated, I suppose. 1 of 2 response. 1 act doesn't prove anything. 2. He's complicated. He's complicated, I suppose. 1 of 2 responses. Responded. You're telling me. Every time I think I know him, everything changes. Ezra said there was a way to bring Riley back and Chronos said there wasn't. Ellipsis. I don't know if I can trust the man who killed Riley, but can I really trust the other who murdered an empire? I guess I still haven't figured out who Chronos really is. Hey, I haven't even figured out who Ash Time Crest is. And now Riley is gone. She knew us both in simpler times. I wish I had taken the time to ask her more about it. But I was too resentful of Chronos to want to know more about him. I wish I had spent more time traveling with her. I had been so focused on everything that's happening that I missed what truly mattered. System message. Chronos also knew you both in simpler times. 1 of 2 response. You're wasting your time with regret. 2 of 2 responses. Chronos also. I had been so focused on. System message. Chronos also knew you. Chronos also knew you both in simpler times. Luther. Ellipsis. If I call out to Luther, will he hear me? Will I be willing to listen? Anyways, I'm going to explore and find Roger and the others. Hopefully they. System message. Anyways, I'm going to explore and find Roger and the others. Hopefully they are all okay.